Aida, a new development in the heart of Muscat, raised 130 meters above sea level, luxurious villas, stylish apartments, and a world-class golf club with panoramic views of the coastline and mountains. Welcome to a new way of life.
Hello, my name is Yulia, and I am very glad to welcome you in Nevestate channel. And today we are going with the developer from Oman, Muscat, to discuss with you the Aida project about the benefits for investment, about the benefits of the country to visit, to live in, and to invest. Please leave your comments and contact us, and we will give you all the detailed information in order to make your decision about investment become easier. And today, with our dear partner, Mr. Lutfolo from DarGlobal, we are going to discuss the fascinating possibilities of investment to Aida project, which is located in the coast of Oman. Hello, Lutfolo. Thank you for having us today.
Hi, Yulia. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me, and thank you for invitation. So I'll be more than happy to give you all the information about the amazing project that we have in Oman. But
Yes.
Before moving, it's always better, I guess, for our valued people who are watching the video to tell a little bit about us, about the company, who we are. And then we can go deep more inside the project. As DarGlobal, we are international developer. We are international luxury real estate developer. And we are actually in the market since 1994, established in 1994 in Saudi Arabia. And already we have more than 30 years of experience in the, I will say, in GCC market. And DarGlobal itself was established in Dubai. And we have actually international presence, like in a global presence, as you can see on the map. We have in multiple locations. So when I say we are international developer, as you can see here, we have in London, we have in Spain, we have in Middle East, obviously in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, in Oman, in UAE. These all the areas we have our project, and also we have our presence, like our office. So everyone can visit there. We are not private and we are not government. We are a public company. We are listed on the London Stock Exchange, so which makes us more secure, more safe, more transparent to our investors. And another most important part in here, it's our partners. Mostly all our projects around the world, we are partnering, collaborating with the world iconic luxury brands. As you can see here, we have Aston Martin, Dolce & Gabbana, Elisab, Lamborghini, Marriott, Missoni, Moawad, Pagani, Trump Organization, and W Hotels. So these all the brands. They are not all. We have some other brands also coming on our portfolio. So they are all trusting us to collaborate because of our legacy, because what we have been delivered and what we are delivering at the moment.
This is fantastic information because for our clients, for the future owners of the real estate units, this is a great and interesting option to have not just the plot of land or residence built in, but to be branded by such brands as Lamborghini or Dolce & Gabbana or Elisab. And it's great that you are in a great relationship with such kind of world luxury brands.
Exactly. I will add here one more thing. Usually when you collaborate with the brands, because for them, obviously their reputation is very important. So they will do their own research when they collaborate with some companies. And when we are presenting them a project or something, when we are doing together, we always choose the best location. Like, for example, if you go to Oman, we're choosing the best prime location where the market is stable, when in next few 5, 10 or 15 years, and they will not lose their, the investment. So it will only increase or it will be only stable. So that's how it gives like kind of trust and firm, I will say, decision to make brand collaborations. Now we move to Oman. As you may see already, all the locations on the previous slides that we have in other countries, but usually in the Middle East, we are presented in Saudi Arabia and in UAE, and we have also Qatar and Oman. So these all the markets, they are like, we have a huge potential on the market, huge potential of these locations. So that's how we are offering diversified portfolio for our investors. Because usually all the people heard about Dubai, they know everything about Dubai, they visited multiple times. But as my experience, I have traveled to multiple locations when I'm presenting. Some of the people, they don't even know where is Oman is located. It's just like neighboring to the UAE. So it's better to everyone to know, like, to visit themselves if it's like possible as well to see the country. It's really beautiful, more beautiful, I will say, than the UAE itself.
And we are always helpful and ready to organize fantastic trip to this location with the help of our developer as well.
You guys are very professional. You visited multiple times yourself, so you know already every angle of the Muscat. Just before we start, for our lovely viewers, I will say we start from the Oman. We start from the country, just to give them an explanation. So Oman is actually, as you can see here on the slide, it's located on the Gulf in GCC, just next to Saudi Arabia. UAE is just like down on the south, and it's actually almost 8 to 10 times bigger than the UAE. It's a huge country and has one of the longest shoreline on the Indian Ocean. And also, as you can see here, the landscape of the country is, if you compare again to UAE, it's different. It's like you have sand, you have desert, you have cliff, you have mountains, you have forest, you have greeneries. Like if you go to different areas, and the sea there is like, it's very beautiful. Like you have the mix of all places, like Maldives, Algarve, Seychelles. So everything can you imagine in your head, you'll have inside the country.
And what is interesting that also we can point out that this is the Indian Ocean. Yes, it's Arabian Gulf and Oman Gulf, but this is an Indian Ocean with all the consequences such as diving, fishing, and the water is different, more alive, we can say. Yes.
You have also coral reefs, like, you know, mostly if you're into the diving, it's very beautiful in Oman. Usually there is a lot of tours happening from UAE. Like you take the boat and they will go to the border of Oman and you do the diving and come back. So mostly people are traveling there. And if you look the visitors of Oman, mostly it's the UAE or Saudi Arabia, because people in these countries, especially located next to Oman, closer to Oman, they are traveling on the weekend with the family because it's just like few hours drive. You go there, you have beautiful scenery, good nature, nice weather. By the way, the weather there is more mild comparing to neighboring countries, because neighboring countries, especially in the summertime, is very hot and humid. In Oman, is like still it's mild temperature. So they prefer to spend their time like in this area.
Yes, totally agree. Because for example, some Northern European visitors and clients, it may not seem very cold, of course.
But of course. For them, it's like.
Yes, and also I want to point out that me, as the part of the Nevestate channel, and we're dealing with different and various countries, so I see that now there is the demand for moving the businesses, to relocate the businesses from UAE, for example, to Oman, due to the absence of the corporate tax. As far as in UAE, the corporate tax is now 15%, and there is no corporate tax in Oman. So some businesses are relocating their personnel, their employees, their CEOs and management to Oman. That makes us to forecast the potential of the renting out of the real estate, which our investors are buying. Because when the investor is buying, he is asking, if it's my investment, not for my own use, who will rent it out? So the answer is also those who are relocating the businesses from UAE to Oman, because we are registering the demand.
Correct. See, what Oman is doing actually, because again, we go to UAE, we don't want to compare Oman to UAE because UAE is very different. It's different market, but still, again, if you want to give some comparison to the people who are not very familiar with the area, I will say Oman is trying to be as UAE, because the experience of UAE has like more than 30 years in the market. They're trying to take the ways they are doing right now, the investment purposes, the documentations, the process, and they're adding additional benefit on top of it, such as you were saying, the corporate tax. So they're offering exemption from the corporate tax for certain years. So if you open a company there, or if you set up any company, you'll be exempted for the corporate tax. And apart from that, the most important part is maybe you know for sure about the train, which will be connecting the UAE, Oman, Saudi Arabia, all the GCC countries. So that's the most, like, I will say, because the connections between the countries right now is only by the plane or by driving a car or maybe by the boat. But boat is, again, not, I think
Both
not.
is for relax. I think not about for business connection in terms of.
Exactly. So this will cut the travel time. One. The second is the people who will be visiting the UAE. Of course, they want to visit Oman and Saudi Arabia because as many countries they visit is better for them because they'll be diversified, different cultures. And saying about the culture, Oman is very hospitable country, same as the UAE, but the level of hospitality they have, it's like on different level, I will say. And as well, Oman, if you look right now on the top safest country in the world, top quality of life countries in the world, Oman is always on the top 10. So quality of life in 2024, Oman was the only Asian country in the top 10. We had all Scandinavian countries, all Northern European countries like Netherlands, we had Luxembourg, we have Norway, Finland, and Oman was just there, like on the top 10. So you don't have any Asian country, but Oman is there, which makes all of these things more easier for the global investors because there is a lot of stereotypes, I will say, with the Middle East because of the movies, because of the videos, I don't know. So people have some fear or have some different feeling of the area. So when they come and experience themselves, they will know it better.
Yes, but also we want to emphasize that we as the population of Earth are living on the time edge when the centers, the geopolitical centers are moving into another areas because probably 40 or 50 years ago, Switzerland used to be the most neutral place or the place for international governments negotiations in terms of peace. Now, this is the Middle East, like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Oman is the most neutral countries and providing the place for the peace in all over the world.
Exactly. And saying about this, by the way, I want to add one more thing here. Oman is the country which is neutral, which is not participating in any elections in other countries, what's happening in the world. It's not going to against some country which some conflict is happening. So which makes it also very, very stable country, I would say, in the world the most. And here we'll talk about the location. We discussed right now about Oman. We added some, key points of the location. And now I want to say here one thing. Always when you're investing, especially in the Middle East, investment, as always, it's the best location, best project, and the right time. So I will say our project, the location we are right now, and the area itself is the right moment and the right time. Because for now, Oman, they have introduced freehold just recently, not very long time ago. So the market is like still reminds me of Dubai 2005, 2006. So start opening still. But it has a huge potential because of the view of the Oman government as well. By 2040, increase the GDP, increase the population, so which will attract even more tourism, more visitors in there. So we are just entering on the right moment and the right time. And saying this, the location of our project, as you can see here, we are located not in Muscat itself, but a little bit outside. So it's like 25 minutes drive from international airport. And if you want to go to Muscat itself, it will be like 30 to 40 minutes drive. And the area we are located is just, as you can see, next to the Indian Ocean. And the good thing about the project is we are just located on top of the cliff. So I don't think there is any projects like this. You know the market also. And where you have the like mini city, I will say it's not the community, it's a mini city where you have everything inside. So on top of the cliff, 130 meters above the ocean, where you have the amazing view, stunning view to the Indian Ocean, to the golf courses, and on the backside you have the mountain with the luxury hotels.
And the luxury hotel, thank you for the presentation. Definitely, yes. As the company Nev Real Estate, we're dealing with, of course, various locations in different countries, not only on Oman, but definitely what surprises that this Aida city, Aida, the concept of the new living, the territory, really has the strategic view of the winner who can observe the Indian Ocean just from his golf course or from his villa located there.
So as a DarGlobal also, when we go to any location, to any country, we always enter into the best location, to the prime location. So we want to be, because, we are, I will say, boutique developer. So we have some exclusive projects. We are not massive. We don't have like a lot of projects in one cities, in other places. So we just make one, two, three, and we make it very exclusive. So that's how we end up with the Aida as well. And the good thing about the location as well, as you can see here, as I was mentioning, the luxury hotels. So at the moment, we have Al Bustan Palace Ritz-Carlton, as you can see over here on the top. And then we have Jumeirah Muscat Bay and Shangri-La Bar Al Jizza Resort. So these hotels, they're actually functioning. Again, if you want to compare the prices, just to give you an idea why to invest in the area, when you compare the price of these hotels with the hotel price in Dubai, it's like 2-3 times higher. And the occupancy of these hotels, they're also like the minimum in the low season is around 65%. So which means people are there, people are visiting the country. So people are moving slowly to the Oman, because these hotels gives you a good number of understanding what's happening in the country itself. And soon we're going to have Nikki Beach Resort opening next to our project.
Yes.
Which is very good for the investors, like who are looking at the hotel. Because see, inside the community as well, in our project, we're going to have multiple, as I was telling you earlier, we're going to have multiple small projects, and the amenities we offer, it's amazing.
But in Nikki Beach, there is the concept of the fantastic beach bar with all the services which you can find same is in Spain, for example, or in Dubai, for example.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so the case that it's just nearby allows the owners, investors, and people who are living in Aida just to enjoy their normal jet setter life.
And the thing is, these hotels, they are not going just, in the deserted place where there is nobody. So
Yes.
obviously, when they enter into the area, they already did the study, they already checked. So now they are there, and then we will be there also soon, next to Nikki Beach Resort. We're going to have Aida, and maybe you heard also they're going to be Four Seasons Hotel. So
Great.
Four Seasons Hotel will be also in the area. So we didn't tell, I think, about the area itself. It calls
Yes.
ITC,
Yes.
Integrated Tourism Complex. So in Oman, only in the certain areas where they call it Integrated Tourism Complex, ITC, it's a freehold areas where you can build, and it will be a freehold project. So it will be 100% freehold. It will not be leasehold. So we are inside one of the ITC areas, one of the biggest one. So here we have 5 million square meter of land. So you can say it as a small city. So we own 5 million square meter of land, and inside this 5 million square meter of land, we're going to build multiple types of properties. If you would like to have apartments, we will have it. If you want branded apartments, we also have it. If you want to have managed apartments, if you don't want to, go with this hustle of management after the handover, we have that one as well. If you want townhouses, we have it. If you want villas, we also have it. If you want branded, non-branded, furnished, unfurnished, so any type of property, like as per your request, we have it for you. The most important part here, we have also hotel. So hotel, as you can see, neighboring to us, we have luxury hotels. We have our own also 5-star luxury hotel, which available for investment as well. And we have hotel townhouses. I don't think the other next to us projects, they're offering hotel townhouses. That hotel townhouses located on top of the cliff as well as all the project. You have a stunning view to the Indian Ocean. You can either invest it or you can live yourself there. The most important part, why to invest? So we didn't talk about the investment of that project itself to our Aida project. So as you can see here into the numbers, we have number one. As I earlier mentioned, we are located in the Integrated Tourism Complex, which is ITC. So which makes us 100% freehold. So once you purchase a property, you're going to have your 100% ownership in there. And the number two is 0% on the personal income tax. So same like as most of the countries in the GCC, Oman is also offering 0% on the personal income tax. 0% on inheritance tax. So inheritance tax in Oman actually applies the inheritance law of the investor's country. So let's say if the investor is from United States, it will follow the United States law. If the investor is from, let's say, from United Kingdom, it will follow the United Kingdom's law. So it makes more for the investors. And number four, the most important part here is the lifetime residency. So in Oman, there is no minimum amount for the investment to obtain a lifetime residency. So let's say in Dubai, if you want to buy any property, you need to invest 2 million dirhams. After paying certain amount, then you can apply for the golden visa. They call it golden visa.
Yes.
Let's say you're purchasing even like a small apartment, no matter what type of price is it. After the handover of that project, you can go ahead and apply. However, there is a duration. So either you can get for 2 years, depending on the property value, 5 year or 10 year, and renewable. So it means every 2 year you can renew, or every 5 year, or every 10 year, and for all the family members.
Also great for family members as well.
Why it is important for mostly our international investors who are watching this, especially coming from the Western countries or from Asian countries, having a golden visa will give you the right, same like as you are the local person in that country. However, you're not having the citizenship of that country, because GCC countries, mostly they are not offering citizenship. They're not offering the passport. So the good thing about it, you can have all the rights. So when you setting up a company, you'll have like faster process. And however, the only thing is you're not going to have the citizenship of that country as well.
Thank you for the presentation.
Yeah. Number 5 here is the hassle-free bank account setup. So as a DarGlobal, we are partnering with the Sohar Bank. Sohar is like a government bank, assisting our investors as per their request. Like if they want, it's not mandatory. We can assist them to open a bank account in Sohar Bank. So they can purchase a property. After that, they sign a contract, which is the sales purchase and agreement, SPA. After that, they can provide us their documents, and then we can assist them to apply for the bank account. So they'll obtain a bank account there. And number 6 here, as you can see, it's 0% capital gain tax. So there is no capital gain tax. 7, as you see here, is the corporate tax exemption. As we were saying before, so once they're setting up a company, and especially on the economic zone or the free zones, if they open a company, they'll be exempted for 25 years from the corporate tax. In Dubai, they don't have such thing. In Qatar, they don't have such thing. Oman is offering this. So which gives you a good period of time once you are exempted. So you're not going to pay the corporate tax.
Yes.
And the rest of the benefits, I think we'll discuss it into the future slides, because the most important ones, as you can see here on the number 1 to number 7, and the rest is we have inside the amenities. We have Trump International Golf Club inside. We have a social membership inside the community, which I will show you and discuss in the future slides.
Thank you. And also it's important that the golf club under the Trump name is the part of the Aida development. And when the Trump organization chosen the partner, definitely it has been the very highly weighted decision.
Yeah, and it's trusting us because, as I said, we have a 30 years of experience in the market, especially in the GCC. So they see how we work, they see how our quality and how we deliver. So that's how the trust is happening. This is the best slide to describe about the community itself. So you can see here everything. So this is the full community. Here we have 5 million square meter of land, as I was saying before. So this is as a of that community. So you can just imagine we are just on the Indian Ocean. The height is 130 meters above, which you have a panoramic view to the Indian Ocean, to the community, and which makes it more unique that the project will be elevated. So let's say if you're purchasing something in the front, obviously you are on the first line, you don't have any obstruction. And sometimes we have a question like if you are on the backside or if you are on the middle of the community, will we have the view to the Indian Ocean? The answer is for this, yes, because you build it elevated. So like it will go to the back, and even though if you have like townhouse, if you have apartments, obviously they are higher floors, so you're going to have a view. Even if it's like a townhouse in the middle of the community, you're still going to have like a partial view to the ocean and to the golf course as well, because there are going to be a lot of golf holes. In total, we're going to have 18 golf holes around the community.
Totally agree, because some of our customers, they're wondering, why should I invest in the unit by the sea with no view to the sea, right?
So they're going to have it, as I was saying. So we're going to have partial views. I think I will show you on the future slides from different angles so you can have better understanding. And let me just go to the next one. Yeah, here we are working on right now only with the first phase. So we're going to have 3 phases in the total because it's a huge community, 5 million square meter. So for now, we will be completing the 1.6 million square meter, which comes as the first phase. So as you can see here right now, it's the first phase. We have a front villas, we have a golf course, and inside we have the townhouses. And on the background, you can see there is an apartment building.
We can say that the Aida is the name of the newly built city itself. And in the
Yes.
Aida territory, there are different pieces, like pieces of the flowers, like one flower, a different piece of the
I
flower.
like your explanation.
Name. Yeah, with a certain name. Like we have a flower, which is Aida, and every leaf is the name of the particular project. And now we're discussing the ocean name, the piece, which is located there.
Correct. So entire community, the previous slide I want to show, it calls Aida Oceana. So it's full, big one, the big community itself. And inside, as you were saying, the pieces of flowers, you're going to have small different names, because every cluster, they're going to be like different project name. As I was saying before, we have multiple types of property. We have branded, not branded. We have townhouses, apartments, hotels. So that one has every of them different names.
Great. For the owners and for the visitors, just to understand where is what, and which is the place they are going to have the dining experience, for example, and which cluster.
I will show. I have on the future slide the master plan of the villas, of the location, so they have better understanding on this.
Yes.
Here you can see the first phase from the back side. That was from the front side and from the top. Here you can see from the back side. As you can see in the front, you have Indian Ocean. And if you're noticing on this photo, it's like elevated, like going up. And another one is the clubhouse. So as it's a huge community, obviously we're going to have multiple amenities inside. And since we're going to build a golf course, we're going to have our own clubhouse as well. So it will be Trump International Golf Club, where you have inside the cigar bars, you have the restaurants, you have the gym, you have the yoga studio, you have the infinity pool, and you have all those amenities available for the residents of the Aida community. And one of the good part about it, you have the golf buggies, as you can see here. This golf buggies is available also for the residents, because it's a huge community. They can use these golf buggies to move around the community. So if they want to visit some amenities, we have Aida Beach, which is our own beach, or they want to go to the to hiking or running trail, they can use these golf buggies as well. And here from the different angle, as I was saying, so we have cigar bar, we have luxury spa and gym, we have private infinity pool, we have a bar and restaurants, all available for the visitors inside the clubhouse.
And the existence of such kind of clubhouses on the territory definitely makes the great impact to the costs and capital appreciation of the real estate, disregarding the name of the cluster and the level of the building.
Yeah, of course. See, once you have a golf course, like same again, I want to compare it with Dubai, because Dubai has a huge experience. So we have to look on Dubai many times. So once you have a golf course, obviously there are going to be championships as well happening, because the Trump International Golf Club, it's like world-class golf clubs where you have multiple championships happening around the world. So obviously in here will be happening multiple times, where you have a lot of visitors coming, participating on the championships, or in any time of the year, they can come and play golf or master their skill as well. Here, you can see all the amenities that we have inside the community itself. As I said, it's a huge community, so we're going to have multiple amenities inside. So we have plazas, cafes, wellness center, we have restaurants, fitness center, promenades, hiking, running, mountain bike trails. So all type of sports, like the outdoor sports. We have parks, we have outdoor landscape, viewing deck, swimming pool, kids playground, we have life-size chessboard, and the Aida Beach. So all of them will be available for the residents.
And what is the way to have an access to the beach? Is there the elevator?
So for the beach, as I said, they can either go by their own car or they can use the golf buggy, because it's located in the corner part of the community. And then as it's 130 meters, so they can use either golf buggy or a car. We were thinking to put their elevator, but due to some engineering, the engineering team, they always study the landscape, the landscape of the area. For now, we only have these two ways to go there, by car or by golf buggy. Or you can walk by yourself, but sometimes in the summertime it's not advisable to walk.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so now I will just give you few renders and explanation of the villas that we have, like different types of villas. So we start from the Trump Golf Villas. So we have these 20 exclusive villas. They are all standalone. And as you can see here. Yeah, that's the entrance of the villa. So we have 20 exclusive villas. They're all standalone, 5 bedrooms, and with their own private pool inside. And which makes this more exclusive inside the community. They're going to have their own private entrance for only this area, for only this community. And for all the residents who will be owning this property, there will be a gift from Trump International Golf Club, private golf buggy, and the golf playing equipment. So they're going to have this, if they like to play golf, they're going to have all those equipments from the Trump International Golf Club. This was I was saying. So you're going to have your personal golf cart for all the residents of that villa. Now, let me show you the master plan. So as you can see here, this is like a detailed explanation of the master plan of the first phase. Here on the black color on the first line, as you can see, there is a black and brown. These ones, they are branded villas. So branded villas, we didn't launch it yet. So we're going to launch it soon. We have signed a contract with one luxury brand. So I can share the details later on once we have more clear details about this upcoming project. So they will be branded. They are all 4 and 5 bedrooms. And the second line, as you can see, there is non-branded white villas. They are all 5 bedroom standalone. So they will be non-branded villas. And then the golden one, after the golf course, you can see there is a golden color. They are all Trump golf villas. The one I was showing the photo, they are the one. There is only 20 units of them.
Something extra premium.
Yeah, they are very exclusive because it reminds me of the palm. Let's say about Dubai, you have a palm. To go to every what do you call it, the leaf of the palm, you need to have access. So it's kind of like this, but inside the Aida community. The rest, as you can see, the green color, you have a blue, yellow, purple. All of them we have non-branded villas and townhouses. The blue ones and the yellow ones is mostly townhouses. And the back side, you have orange and then 2 white buildings. On the last one is the apartments. So they are also non-branded apartments. We have 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms over there. So all this area will be completed with the phase 1. This is all phase 1, as I said. This is the most important part. As I was saying earlier, the project will be elevated. You can see here from almost every unit, you're going to have ocean view. So you're going to have ocean view and partial view to the Gulf view, to the cliff, or to the park. Some of the areas, as you can see in green color, because they will be surrounded by the villas, they will be surrounded by the community. So they're going to have the park and the community view. They're not going to have like direct ocean view. So I will just show you like few types of the townhouses, as you can see here. So we have townhouses. They will be like attached and semi-attached, as you can see here. Townhouses, all of them are 3 bedrooms we have.
What is the approximate price, and what about the furniture options?
So for the townhouses, we have 2 types. The starting price right now, I will say it's 190,000 Oman riyal. You can convert maybe in dirham.
550 something in
approximately into that price. And with that price, you will get your 3 bedroom townhouse. You have fully furniture. So we have options with furnishing and not furnished. So you'll have like fully furnished with the kitchen appliances. And later on the handover, if you would like to manage it, there will be a managing company. So on the handover, the investors can agree with that company. They do the agreement and they will manage the property on behalf of them.
So we're talking about, roughly speaking, with the 5% VAT, it's about $600.
Yes. The thing is, we didn't mention here, there is a 5% VAT on any property you are purchasing in Oman, no matter it's apartment, villas, townhouses, you need to pay 5%. But the good thing is here, we are putting it inside the payment plan. So you're paying like every small part of the 5%. And by the time of the handover, you paid everything already, all the 5%.
It takes about 3 years, right? About the payment plan.
From now, yes, because the handover will be starting from the March 2027 until the end 2029. So we're going to have, like, as I said, multiple projects. So like we're going to hand over like a small part of every project. As you can see here, the interior, we're going to make it like modern design. And the color, we're using like earthy, warm colors. The floor to ceiling window. So if you are looking on the backside, you have a golf holes and then the mountain view. The payment details, as we said, mostly all the project is the down payment is 20%, and then we have 3% registration fee that paying on the completion, which is good. So if you in case would like to resell your property, you don't need to pay this 3%. This will be paid by the last person who is handing over, who
Yes.
is taking the keys. And the service charge for the villas is 4 Omani Riyal per square meter.
It's about $10 per square meters in a year.
Like if I look on the area in the GCC, it's very low, the price for the service charge. And obviously, we have escrow account ready. So for any type of projects we usually launch, we have the escrow account, which is, escrow account, it's very strong. It's regulated. So we have escrow account, and then we launch the project. This is the hotel. So I will go through the hotel as well. So here we have the Trump International Hotel. As you can see on the background, we have the hotel building. In the middle, we have this golden cube is the nightclub. We're going to have Cliff nightclub. And then we have amazing, stunning hanging suites. So we have 4 hanging suites full of with the glass hanging on the cliff. So you're going to have like unobstructed panoramic view to the Indian Ocean. That's like you're going to the hotel, you have a royal suite, you have presidential suite, but in here you're going to have your hanging suite inside. So here's the location, as you can see. So we just down to from the first phase. So as you can see in the corner, that's the hotel area. Talking about the hotel, we have all the amenities inside. So we're going to have Trump Championship Golf Course. We have members club only. We have a hotel. We have Aida Beach. We have the Cliff nightclub, and we have 5-star culinary delights. This hotel is the best for those investors who are looking for investment only. They don't want to plan to stay in that area. They want to have some piece of investment. They can own a room, standard room, or the suite, and then they can give it for management.
And what's the price? Can we tell our watchers, listeners, subscribers? What about the investment price? So how much does it cost? And what is the forecast for the ROI?
For now, we are waiting to launch the Wing B because we launched partially. We launched a few units only. It got sold out, so we are going to launch the second one. So when we launched, the price was around 1.2 million dirham. It's like 120,000 Oman Riyal. That was the launch. So now we're going to do other part, the small part of the Wing B. We have Wing A and Wing B. How the investment works in here, they can, as I said, own a standard room or the suite, and they can give it for management. Once they give for management, they have 2 weeks of time in a year to stay in the room. They can, of course, they can discuss with the management when they are coming, how long they will be staying. So they can use these 2 weeks. And the rest will be managed by the hotel. And the annual income will be shared between the investor and the Trump International Hotel.
What is the price approximate for the typical room number to invest?
We can say for now it's around 120 to 130,000 Oman Riyal.
So it makes about 400,000.
Roughly, 400,000 USD.
Yes, plus 400,000 USD. Plus, you always can contact us, and we will give you the calculation on your return on investment.
We have the best company. Yeah, they will do they have all the information they can share. So that was from the entrance. There's the lobby entrance of the hotel. You can see it here. And it will be all fully furnished. So we're going to have all the furniture inside the hotel rooms, inside the suite. So you're going to have everything, all the finishings and floor-to-ceiling window, as you can see here.
Yes. Everything is ready to receive future guests of the hotel.
Yeah, of course. Everything will be there inside. Any amenities will be ready inside.
Yes.
So here we have Trump International Hotel Townhouses, which is inside the hotel as well. This one, actually, there is a 2 option. You can either leave yourself, it will not be managed. You can leave yourself inside, or you can give it to management. And once you give to management, it will going to have same as the hotel rooms. You're going to have 2 weeks of time in a year to live there yourself, and the rest will be given under the management. The best thing about these townhouses, they are just on the cliff, not like the phase 1 in the middle. They are on the first line, and you're not going to have any obstruction, directly ocean view. And then it will be fully furnished and with the kitchen appliances as well. That's like from the interiors. As you can see, same design as the hotel, floor-to-ceiling window with all the finishing, with the luxury kitchen appliances. We're coming now to the other one, which I was saying earlier. We have a Sunrise Heaven. This is the name of other small project we have inside. This is also the townhouses, the 3-bedroom townhouses. But the good benefit of these townhouses is they are mostly like for vacation rental. So let's say if you're owning these townhouses, you're going to have fully furniture, you have kitchen appliances, and in the end, there is a management company who will be managing it for you. So there will be
Great.
professional photography to market your villa. I mean, we have Yulia, we have your company as well, and there is another company as well who will be there to manage it. So I have Airbnb, Booking.com, Expedia. So all of them will be available. This is for those investors who are looking for the hassle-free, investment. Like in the
Mhm.
later on, if they want to have some managed properties, this is the best option for them.
And what is the price for these units?
These ones, as I was saying, it's 180,000 Oman as well. 180 to 190 depends, like the starting price.
Yeah.
So roughly, we are talking about with the VAT, as you said, it's around
600.
550 to 600,000 US dollars.
Yes. Also furnished and ready to receive.
Furnished, the modern design with
Yeah.
all those luxury amenities, and obviously with the access to all the amenities inside the community as well.
Great.
And the locations, as you can see here on the master plan, the blue color is the location of these townhouses. The most important part is in here is the Trump International Golf Club in Oman. That's the first time they are in the area. The thing is, we are offering to our investors, to the residents of the community, social membership. So they can obtain the Trump International Club social membership, which allows them to use all the amenities of the clubhouse, which gives them an access to all those like the restaurants, bars, cigar lounge. If they would like to play a golf, they're going to be a second type of membership, which is Trump International Golf Club membership. So there will be like two types of membership. But
Yes.
as a resident, they're going to have the social membership. But the golf playing membership, they can obtain it once they are in the golf club, once they are in the community.
It's a great benefit for those who are looking not only for living, but also for high net socializing in the region.
Yes, I mean, when you have a golf club in any community in any part of the world, you're gonna have a lot of networking there, a lot of events, luxury events is happening. So obviously, you will be having access to them. I think that was it. So, any questions, anything? I'll be more than happy. We have beautiful Yulia with us. She'll be also assisting. So, any questions arise, you can ask us. We'll be happy to assist.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.